Says we live.
Khan, Shalom. All right, we want to start
Shalom.
off by giving our praises to. Slut. We want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bashem,
Bashem,
Yahweh Shah,
Yahushai,
Bashem,
Bashem,
Rakah,
Rakar,
Kadash.
Kadash.
Do my honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone Rule Well, and peace and salutations to the house of David, the elect man preaching his truth and faith and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. This brother Yatazakah,
Brother Makar.
and we're gonna go into a lesson entitled "Opportunity to Do Good." Uh, it's definitely a part of this, or opportunity to do good because the spirit hopped on me to go into this lesson is because of how brothers like lightly esteem the fact of like doing good as a part of our works, but a part of our works is doing good too. That's not like understated within our walk in ministry. You know what I'm saying? Like if we have a chance to do good unto our people, Yahweh Shim Shah, he values that as well, man. It's not something that Yahweh Shim Shah doesn't value. Like Yahweh Shim Shah is not gonna lightly esteem you doing, a good work for your people. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of this, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that's like, okay, we don't have, Yahweh Shim Shah, he don't care about that. Yahweh Shim Shah do care about that, man. That's a part of our ministry and our walk is to do good when we have an opportunity. We like if we be like if we got a chance to help somebody of our people, and we be like, no, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. F that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how about see my second? Be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had a chance to be helpful to somewhere, be generous to someone, and you didn't do it. That's kind of off, man. You know what I'm saying? What it is off, not kind. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we got chances to do good out there, let's do it. Why not? Why wouldn't we do that?
In fact, bro, can I bring this up first?
Kanye, you got it.
This is Romans 8. I'm at 13 and verse 1. I'm at 10. No, 8. Romans 8 and 1. It says, there is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Hamashiach Yahushua, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. So there's no condemnation to them who are in the spirit of doing good. Okay, there's, when you go into the word condemn, it says to blame or to pronounce judgment against. It says to be sentenced, doom, to harm, damage. So there's not going to be no harm, no disapprove, no blame, no and no judgment is going to come up against you for being in the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai, for doing good towards your people. You're not going to be. It's not going to. There's no condemnation in that. Okay, these things are not going to happen to you, but there is judgments set up against not doing good to your people. There's judgment set up for that. But as far as doing, guys act like throwing up prayers for people is going to break their bank account or something.
Yeah, like you like like if you throw up a prayer for someone who's perceived to be wicked amongst our nation, how about Shema Shai gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna kill you now? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, come on, bro. Like, how about Shema Shai not gonna get at you for doing a good work? You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make no sense, man. You know. But like the brother said, Yahweh Shema Shai will get at you, for having malicious intents towards someone. You know.
God, you want that one first in Sirach?
I got a quick one just to back up your
Okay.
precept, brother.
Huh.
It's Galatians chapter 5 and verse 22. It says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law." You got it, bro.
You got it.
God. So there's no like the brother brought out in Romans 8 and 1, there's no condemnation to those who are in the Mashiach Yahushua. How are you in the Mashiach Yahushua? Because you're walking in the spirit of Mashiach Yahushua, which the spirit of Yahushua Mashiach entails love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance, which against those things there is no such law. So if you want to do goodness to someone of our nation, if you um are having gentleness towards our people, long suffering towards our people of our nation, love and joy and peace, and pretty much exercising temperance, there's no law against that. Like you can't Yahweh Shemashah is not gonna bring forth judgment upon you for doing those things. You know what I'm saying? For pretty much if you have an opportunity to do good in doing it, Yahweh Shemashah is not gonna hold that against you. You know.
Kind
And then just one more point to add to that. If we in the spirit of Yahushua Mashiach, we in the spirit of Yahushua Mashiach, Salakia, our Lord, it shouldn't be no problem for us to do these things, man. If we truly in the spirit, that's when we gotta. If it's a problem to do those things, then that's when we gotta examine ourselves. Like, am I really in the spirit that my Lord would be pleased? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when we gotta check ourselves. If it's a problem for us to do these things, we gotta check ourselves and be like, damn, am I really in the spirit of my Lord? Will my Lord really be pleased with my actions and how I'm feeling and how I'm thinking? You know what I'm saying? That's when we gotta question ourselves, man.
kind.
But yeah, that's it. Well, I got one more. You got something?
No, you got it.
It made me think of one more. So, this uh Sirach chapter 18 verse 20. It says, "Before judgment examine thyself, and in the day of visitation thou shalt find mercy." You know? So before judgment comes, we coming into the time of the Heavenly Father's great judgment, the day of the Lord, where He's gonna judge the wicked and the righteous. Where the righteous are gonna receive their reward, and
Dang, what happened, bro?
oh no, I guess the rain had messed it up. It's a lot. It was speaking about the internet connection. It's a lot, but it said if we want to receive the judgment of righteous men, then we have to examine ourselves, and make sure that we're doing things that are according to the spirit of Yahushua Mashiach, so we can be found without spot and without blame, not be brought, so we're not brought to that condemnation, like you brought in Romans the 8th chapter. You know, you hear me out?
Now, what you say?
I was saying, I'm gonna read this precept again. Let me just read it again, break it down, just in case. Um, This Sirach chapter 18, verse 20. It says, "Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy." You know, so it says before judgment, we're supposed to examine ourselves, man. You know, And in the day of visitation, we shall find mercy. You know, and a part of examining ourselves is being merciful. You know, making sure that we are being merciful, pertaining to Matthew the 5th chapter. They tell you about blessed are the merciful. You know, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So if we want to find mercy, we have to be merciful. You know, if we want mercy in the day of visitation, we have to examine ourselves and make sure that we're being merciful. You know,
That's right, bro.
and that's and if you have an opportunity to be merciful, then do it. You know, if you have an opportunity to be compassionate, then be compassionate. You know, don't throw that to the side because you can't show no temperance, which that's a fruit of the spirit, because you can't restrain yourself from how you feeling. You know, you want death so bad to someone, or you don't want you feel a grudge or bitterness towards someone to the point where you just like fuck that, I ain't doing nothing for them, or I just want them to die. You know what I'm saying? Like damn, it should never get to that point, man. Because if that's the case, that's the
Come
same that's the same energy Yahweh Shai gonna have for you when it's an opportunity for him to do good. You know,
on.
because
Hmm.
Yahweh Shai, he got an opportunity to do good right now with our people, because with 1/3 of our people, the elect of our people, he got a he because he promised that he was gonna save a remnant. So Yahweh Shai got an opportunity to save and grant salvation to a remnant of our people, or destroy them all. Yahweh Shai, he gonna grant salvation uh, and save a remnant of our people, where he could really just destroy us, man. So that's the same spirit we got to be in, you know, and not just to a remnant, because you don't know who the remnant is. You're not on Yahweh level.
Con. I was gonna say that's just like how even with the he has opportunity to do good unto the so-called 2/3, and he's carrying that out too. You got Jakes on this side who are living their best life right now outside of the ministry. So Yahweh Shai, he's even showing mercy unto them by letting them enjoy life, or their version of enjoy life.
Yep. I got a preset to back that up too. Salat. Um, this is Second Ezra 9 and 10. It says, "For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me."
So they receive benefits, but they have not known me. And we know the way you know Yahweh Shai is through love. Okay, but you got people who are receiving benefits not only inside the what they call the truth, but outside of it as well. Guys like LeBron James, Lil Wayne, Allen Iverson, uh, AD, KD, uh, Lamar Jackson. All these guys are receiving all this fame, attention, and things like that, and they don't even know Yahweh Shai. And if they do, I mean, yeah, they don't even know him. Okay, they don't have a personal relationship with him. Okay, they're not they're not trying to wake up our people. They're not trying to give our people what they actually need. Okay, but yet Yahweh Shai, he's still letting them live a so-called good life for now. Okay, but that goes into his ultimate mercy. Even with the guy who's possessed with demons, where Yahweh Shai took all them demons off him, the legion of demons off him. That's another one. Okay, there's plenty of people who Yahweh Shai healed, and they were so-called wicked. That's why Yahweh Shai told him after he healed him, uh, go and sin no more, or a worse thing is going to come upon you. Some people he would say go sin no more, and some people he would tell go and sin no more, or a worse thing will come upon you. Okay, those are the people who actually so-called earned that sickness or that deformity that they had. But even like Yahweh Shai, he lived that out too. He had opportunity to do good to our people. He did this. Okay, he did it. He washed Judas' feet. He ain't just say, you know what, I'm gonna wash y'all 11 feet, but this nigga right here, Judas, I know he gonna stab me in the back, so I ain't washing this nigga feet. You wash everybody's feet. You got it, bro.
Dog, Salah, I got two quick ones. It's Sirach chapter 20, verse 7. It says, a wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity, but a babbler and a fool will regard no time. You know? So, just like the brother was going into about Yahushua Mashiach, he could have spazzed out on Judas, because he knew Judas was gonna trade on him. He knew Judas was gonna switch on him, but Yahushua, he had temperance, man. He had an opportunity to do good, and he did it, man. You know, so he was just like, hey, even though he gonna do me like this, I'm not gonna render him evil for evil, man. You know, and that's what made Yahushua so great, man. A wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity. Shit, Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, he did the same thing. Isaiah 42:14. It tell you that Yahweh Shemel Shai has long time holding his peace, but now will he cry like a travailing woman? You know what I'm saying? Second Ezra 15 chapter tell you about it too, like how the Heavenly Father, he will not suffer them to dwell in wickedness no more. You know what I'm saying? So Yahweh Shemel Shai, he'll chill for a minute. He'll be like, man, you know, I could smash on you, but I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna give you what you want a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to do good for you in your eyes, so to speak, even though he knows it's the ultimate good for us. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But point on that is just Yahweh Shema Shai, even Yahweh Yahweh Shai, if they have opportunities to do good in any aspect, they do it. So why would we be any different? You know what I'm saying?
But it goes into that First Peter's, that Second Peter. I'm gonna forget that real quick.
God.
Second Peter is 1 verse 9. But he that lacketh these things is blind, and cannot see afar off, and have forgotten that he was purged from his old sin. So the guys that got opportunity to do good and they don't want to take it because they feel like they're gonna make the judgment call, like this person is wicked, he don't deserve it, this, that, and the third. Well, the only reason why you're doing that is because you yourself, you have forgotten that you're filthy. You deserve death. Okay? You think you want some type of love in that, but you yourself, you deserve death. I'm telling you, bro. There's gonna be a lot of guys that's gonna hear you're that guy. It's gonna be a lot of guys going to hear that, bro. A lot of guys. They're gonna wipe that glass away, and they're gonna be those guys sitting in the seat, getting that judgment.
Well, then it's not us.
Kind. But the way you see out of that seat is, don't try to bring condemnation and judgment upon your people. Stay humble. Try to be blameless. It's hard to be blameless when you're pointing a finger and you want to see blood. It's hard to be blameless when you're like that.
Because anybody can play the blame game, or you want to play the
Hmm.
blame game, or well, shit, we can play the blame game with you. What's up? You know?
God, you got it,
Yeah, I
bro.
got, I got this other one too. Just another quick point on what you're saying. This is Isaiah chapter 57, verse 1. It says, the righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to heart. And merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. So it's like judgment happened to FBG Duck. You know what I'm saying? Just using him as an example, the rapper. You know, and then we could be like, okay, yes, I'm glad that nigga died. Goodness, call Allah Yabashim Shai for the death of FBG Duck. That nigga was being wicked. He wasn't doing shit, but talking about how he was gonna kill his people and toting guns, doing drugs, and promoting wickedness. What, like he deserved to die, you know. But really, you know what I'm saying, we supposed to be like happy because like, Yahweh Shema Shai took him out, from all these wickedness that's to come. Like even FBG Duck was shown that was an opportunity to do good. Yahweh Shema Shai wasn't suffering him in his wickedness no more. You know what I'm saying? Like Yahweh Shema Shai, bro, if FBG Duck would have stayed here, no telling what could have happened to him. Yahweh Shema Shai just went ahead and just took him on out, just like, man, I'm gonna get you on out of here. You know what I'm
How'd he
saying?
die?
You say, well,
How'd he die?
he got shot. You know,
Well, the scripture says it's better to die with the sword than by famine. So you gonna have a whole lot of people who gonna die way worse than him.
kind of. Yup, yup, bro. And the thing about it, it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna die way worse than him. That's in the faith,
So come.
so to speak. Yeah, so to speak, in the faith. Yup. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's a dangerous game to play that. Oh, I'm glad that nigga died. He deserved it. He was doing nothing but pushing wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, you got to consider that. You know, he got taken away from the evil to come. We still here. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like shit, we faced with a whole bunch of shit to come down the pipeline, man. It's gonna be. People gonna seek death and not find it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's gonna get real out here, man. You know. So even Yahweh Shemashah had an opportunity to do good for FBG Duncan did it.
Yeah, he went home. He at peace right now.
God,
I
oh,
wish I
let's
could be
read
in
verse
peace.
2. Let's read verse 2. It says, he shall enter into peace. They shall rest in their beds, one walking in his uprightness.
There it is. So he good right now. People looking at me, man. That's what that nigga get. What peace? That's what he got.
God,
That's a good reward. Getting shot. That's a fast death. Getting shot.
God.
That's a fast
I
death.
mean, he leaked out. It was kind of ugly, but it could have been way worse. Point. That's the point. That I was trying to make on it. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
shot or tortured by E. Give me the
Yeah,
gun.
yeah, kind of,
Give me the
kind of,
gun. That's a no-brainer.
kind of. Yup.
Or Leviathan getting his hands on you. Give me the gun.
Wild beast to tear.
Yep. Give me the gun. Get the strap.
Cut,
Get the strap.
cut. Yep. That was it. That was crazy.
Let me get that 4.
Yeah, kind. Yep.
This is Sirach 4:20. It says, observe the opportunity and beware of evil, and be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul.
Cut. This one of the brother Karath's favorite precepts. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of them. This is a heavy precept. You know what I'm saying? It says observe the opportunity. So we supposed to pay. Can you get that word observe, Baba Kasha?
Hmm.
So we're supposed to observe the opportunity. We supposed to be paying attention to opportunities out here. You know.
Let me get it from the etymology.
God.
It says to hold to a life, well, to hold to a manner of life or a course of conduct, carry out the dictates of, attend, attend to, and practice, to keep, to follow, to observe, to watch over. It says to regard, to comply with.
Mm. Right. So we're supposed to regard and watch over opportunities. You know. Different chances, chances to do stuff, you know, like a course of conduct or action that you could take. We're supposed to pay attention to that. We're supposed to observe the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like if we got an opportunity to do something for the Lord out here, we're supposed to be paying attention. Like, oh, this is my chance. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like you supposed to be peeping it. You know what I'm saying?
Put me in, coach.
God, 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 you gotta peek that. You know what I'm saying? That's how she might sound like. Oh, I'm gonna give you a chance. Let me see what you got. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? It says, you'll read it one more time for me out. Oh, you had something, bro?
Yeah. What, you gonna keep going down?
Yeah, I just want to read it one more time. Just that.
Okay. Con. It says Ecclesiastes 4:20. It says to observe the opportunity and beware of evil, and be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul.
Yeah, you see, it says that beware of evil, and beware of evil. So you got an opportunity to do something good, or you gotta pay attention now. if you got an opportunity to do something evil, you be like, hold on, let me not do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you got to know what evil is. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing too. Like, you can't make Isaiah 5:20. Woe to them who call evil good and good evil. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You can't make something good. You can't make something evil good. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what evil is, man. That's why it says beware of evil. So you be like, oh shit, let me make sure I'm not doing nothing evil. You know? And it says, and be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like in the world, uh, somebody be like, man, so you ain't gonna stay out late tonight with everybody else like you was a kid or something. You ain't gonna stay out late with everybody else, man. We finna be out here smoking and drinking and chilling, man. Fucking bitches. You like, but you know your parents told you you got to be home at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? You like, man. You already know your parents gonna f you up. That's where you gotta live at. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna be like, you gonna throw that to the side, jeopardize your living situation. You know, get punished by your parents just so you could look cool in front of other people who can't help you pay your bills. They can't do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you gotta observe. Don't be not ashamed when they're concerned with your soul. Like, can't no man give you salvation out here. Yahweh Shemashah the only one who can give you salvation. You supposed to be making sure you pleasing him, not fuck what anybody else think about you. What does Yahweh Shemashah think about it? You know what I'm saying? Be not ashamed when it concerns thy soul.
Yeah, because a lot of guys will be like, man, I know I should, I know I should just let the jig slide. I shouldn't bang on him because that's what how much my shot want, but I don't want to look like a bitch in front of all my boys, so
Right.
I'm a bang on him. Like, whoa, like you know you just messed up, right? You know you
God,
just
not.
messed up, right?
God, not. Yep.
If it's concerning your soul, don't be ashamed. Don't do it. I was gonna go right here real quick because you was talking about the opportunity. So this is Matthew chapter 5 and verse 2, verse 3. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to 5. It says, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." It's, and I'm gonna go to but 7. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. And I'm gonna go to verse 9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. So being a peacemaker, being merciful, and being lowly are things that are frowned upon here. But as we just read, don't be ashamed and doing these things, because your soul is literally on the line. Yahweh Shemi Shah is looking to see who's going to uh who's going to keep that energy. It's easy to say I got mercy, forgiveness, charity, but then when you actually called up to the plate, the bat, and it's not an easy cup to swallow. You can't just say, man, I really don't want this. You said you was ready to take them shots, so take them shots. This is Psalms 138:6. It says, though Yahweh be high, yet he has respect unto the lowly, but the proud he knoweth afar off. And the lowly, they don't got a problem with doing good because they know themselves like they not shit. Okay, so they don't got a problem with doing good because they know they not shit. Okay, it's only when you feel like you want some type of level, you like, man, this guy don't deserve this, so I ain't gonna give it to him. Or this guy is that, so he don't deserve this, that, and third. When you put yourself on some type of level, that's when you start feeling like you can be a regulator and just and decide who gets what, when they get it, how they get it. If it was some most of these guys out here, Saul of Tarsus would be a dead man walking. He'd be a dead. They would have been smoked Saul. Matter of fact, they was trying to kill Saul. They was trying to kill Saul. They would have had their way, but if Saul didn't know the Roman law, the Jakes would have smoked them. The Jakes would have smoked them. If Paul didn't know the Roman law, the Jakes would have definitely smoked them for sure. He was like, hold on, y'all Jakes ain't gonna get me served up out here. He said, I want to see Caesar. Take me to Caesar right now. Take me to Caesar. And Paul being a Roman citizen, if you ask for that, you got to be given that. So they had to take him there by law. But the Jakes, they wanted to serve him up to the Jakes and get him smoked. But the point being is, if it was up to a lot of these people, the way they're carnally looking in their eyes, they would see people and be like, you don't deserve to live, so you're going to die. Like for an example, like for all we know, which I don't believe this is just like a radical example. For all we know, Nate from IUIC is Saul of Tarsus in the flesh. For all we know, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot of guys in Israel that are saying, "Man, we hope Nate dies and his family." I'm pretty sure you can find videos with guys saying that. But the point being is, nobody knows who is. Nobody can pit judgment on somebody. Nobody can say, "Man, this guy deserves this. He deserves that," because that's when you put yourself in a situation where you're going to get yourself smoked or run the chances of getting yourself smoked. You got it, bro.
Kinda. Yep. Um, could we go back to that Ciroc 4? It is a little bit more on that. It's a lot.
Come on. 21.
Yeah, Baba Kasha.
Yeah, Sirach 4:21. This is for there is shame that bringeth sin. I'm gonna read the whole thing.
John.
It says verse 20, observe the opportunity and beware of evil, and be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul. For there is shame that bringeth sin, and there is a shame which is glory and grace.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a shame that okay, you get put shame because man, look at this soft ass nigga, man. This a feminine ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's he want look at this old loving ass wanna love everybody emotional ass nigga, man. It's a shame, man. You a shame. You know what I'm saying? But that's a shame that could bring glory and grace for you. How about Shimon Shah? But there's a shame for sin too, though. You know what I'm saying? But that shame is gonna be the shame of being destroyed. You know what I'm saying? So
Come,
you'll rather take the shame of like having somebody look at you a certain type of way in a certain type of light, you know, rather than have the shame of not being one of Habashim Al Shah's chosen. You know what I'm saying? For going against what he told you to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
come.
You'll go down to 23. You'll read 22 and 23. Baba Kasha.
This is accept no person against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall.
Yeah, accept no person against thy soul, man, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall, man. All right, let no man take thy crown, man. You know, regardless of what who this person is or whom he associated with, or how level this brother may be. Don't let the reverence and respect that you have for this person take away the reverence and respect that you're supposed to have for Yahweh Shema Shine yourself, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you go into reverence means respect, uh, to all, to honor, to fear, to be afraid of, to stand in awe, to watch out for, to perceive. Ultimately, respect and honor.
Hmm. Yep. So just don't let the respect, like it's never wrong with respecting great men, respecting honorable men. That's cool. We supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that, but it's a limit to that though. You know what I'm saying? You don't never let the respect and the honor that you give towards great men override the respect and honor that you have for Yahweh Shemi Awashad. And doing the right thing. You know.
Come. Like there's not a brother in my circle that I'm gonna be like, okay, I love the brother, so I'm going I'm gonna break the law for him. I'm gonna go
Right,
commit
God.
adultery on his hand. Like the brother hit me up like, yo, man, this guy I know commit adultery with my wife. You think you could do me a solid and go commit adultery with his wife so we can get him back? I'm like, no, bro, we're not about to go do that. I love you, but we're not about to go do that. Dad
God,
gonna
bro.
smash our heads together. Like, no, we're not about to go do that.
God, nah. God. Shit, there's plenty of times like I got high level respect for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I got high level respect for my brother McQuarrie. I be like, sometimes I be like, nah, bro, I don't think that's the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I
God,
don't think y'all about Shema Shah be okay with it, but but that's true. That's an opportunity to do good. You know what I'm saying? You don't let the reverence of any man cause you to fall, because you could say it could be something wrong that you feel like your brother is doing, but you respect him so much you don't say it. Say something to him. How about Shimmy Shot? Get at your ass for that, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't let the reverence of no man cause you to fall, man. You know?
And ultimately, you don't really love him if you're going to allow him to go off like
Exactly.
that.
Exactly. 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 Yep.
This verse 23. It says, and refrain not to speak when there is occasion to do good,
Woo.
and hide not thy wisdom in her beauty.
Yeah, so you're supposed to refrain to speak or do something when there's an occasion to do good. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a chance to do good, do it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Don't hide wisdom in thy beauty, because you doing something could be an example for another brother who needed to see you do that so they could get on the same track, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you being you got an occasion to do good and you don't do it, then another brother who see you not do it be like, oh, okay, well, obviously we ain't, we probably don't got to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're supposed to hide your wisdom, hide wisdom in his beauty. You know what I'm saying?
Con. Let me think of one. Damn, I can't even find it. But yeah, it's
Can,
somewhere in the Apocrypha where it says, let me see.
can I can I break out a quick one while you try to find it?
Con.
Um,
So I got it.
oh, you got it. Okay, con.
Ecclesiastes 20:31. Better is he that hideth his folly than a man that hideth his wisdom. Yeah, so it's better to be in a situation you're going to hide your folly than to be to hide your wisdom. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like if you hide your folly off the strength, like, man, I don't want this brother to go off and get the wrong idea and get corrupt. That's one punishment. But then you see a brother, he need help, and you going to hold back that help. That's a whole nother punishment now.
Mm,
That's a whole nother punishment. And in one hand, y'all both going down, but in the other hand, you're going down.
con, con. Yep, yep. And then in the sense, even on the other hand, when you hide your folly, you still like shit, you still doing folly, so Yahaba Shimashai gonna get at your ass. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, but Yahaba Shimashai still like has some kind of a level of respect because you thought about somebody else. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? You like even if I'm gonna get messed up for this, I'm not gonna you know so put out my folly so I can justify it before the eyes of men and then make myself feel better about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he'll see something like that, be like, okay, I'm gonna still tap your ass, but I respect that though. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I got a quick one too, cause it said, hide not wisdom, hide not wisdom and her beauty. Um, this Sirach 25:1. It says, in three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful before Yahweh and men: the unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, a man and a wife that agree together. You know. So that's beautiful wisdom. You know, that's wisdom within its beauty. You know, the opportunity to bring have the unity of brethren. You know, the love of neighbors, which is synonymous with brethren. You know, if you have an opportunity to do those things, that's wisdom within its beauty right there. So we aren't supposed to hide that. You know what I'm saying? A man and a wife that agree together, man. That's wisdom within its beauty. That's how wisdom is beautified, man. You know. And so if you have an opportunity to, make amends with your wife, do it. If you have an opportunity to show love to your brothers, your nation, do it. If you have an opportunity to unify with brethren in righteousness, then do it. You know.
Bro.
um what else we got? You got some?
Let me get the next one.
Yeah, Khan.
What's that? Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, Khan. Yep.
Ecclesiastes 8:5. It said, "Whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil, no shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discern both time and judgment."
Yeah, wise man's heart discern of both time and judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like a wise man don't just discern. Oh, that was judgment. He can understand. He discerns time within that too. Like he understand. Like okay, this is the time for judgment, or this is the time for me to to bring forth a righteous judgment. You know what I'm saying? Or this is the time for me to to judge according to how Yahweh Shai would want me to judge. Like a wise man don't just understand judgment; he understands time with it as well. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to understand time and judgment. You can't just understand judgment. You know? Nah. I'm gonna read it again. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 5. It says, "Whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing." So if you keepeth the commandment, you're not gonna feel no evil thing. You know, like if you're doing something that was commanded by Yahweh Shema Shai, you know, that's a part of the law, statutes, commandments Yahweh Shema Shai. You not no evil thing is not gonna happen unto you for that. It says, "In a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment." You know, so a wise man he can discern both time and judgment. He don't just discern one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you can be like, oh, okay, that was the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai. That don't make you wise. You got to be able to understand time with it as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's that opportunity. That's that. They go back to that opportunity. Why? Because Yahweh Shema Shai, he's the ultimate wise man. He created wisdom. You know, so he understands. He discerns both the time for him to bring judgment and when it's not the time for judgment, so to speak. You know, that's what a wise man would do. He'll understand like, oh, okay, there's a time and a purpose for everything that's under the sun, man. Or now might be the time for judgment. Now might not be the time for judgment. Now might be the time for this person to be in wickedness, but it might be time for me to do some righteousness so they can wake them up from their wickedness. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Mhm.
understand time and judgment. You can't just understand. You can't be one sided. You know, you got to understand both sides of the spectrum. This is what I tell you about in Sirach the 19th chapter about the fear of the Lord. It teaches you about His omnipotency. Which deals with Yahweh Shema on both sides. You know,
So even with the judgment thing, you can't even really cutthroat say that because you had guys that seen Stephen get stoned to death, and they probably was thinking like, yeah, we just killed a blasphemer. We just did God's work. Yes. So in their eyes, Yahweh Shema Shah just had his judgment right then and there. But in reality, we already know Stephen was obviously a part of the elect. Okay. So that wasn't so-called judgment the way people say it, because guys look at judgment and say, "Oh, judgment means you just got killed, you got whacked because you was a sinner." So just because a person dies, that doesn't necessarily mean that they were a sinner and they just died because their sin just reached up to the heavens. You got the guy that was on the cross with Yahushua right next to him. He lived a bad life his entire life, and then just that one act that he did with Yahushua when he believed on him, he Yahushua said, "You're gonna be there with me when my kingdom is established. You're gonna be there with me." So just because a person dies, that don't necessarily mean it was so-called judgment. Like they died because they just Yahweh Shema Shai was completely upset with them, and they just had it coming. So even with that, you can't even just say you can't even say stuff like that.
God. That's why you got to discern both time and judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they could have not been judgment. Maybe it's more to come. Or there was a reason behind it. You know what I'm saying? It was some. It
Mhm.
was more to it. You know what I'm saying? Like just like what we brought out earlier in Isaiah 57, when it say the righteous perisheth and no man layeth it to heart. You know what I'm saying? Like merciful men are taken away, not understanding that they're gonna be taken away from the evil to come. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So you got to understand that how Yahweh Shema Shah, he worked on a different time than you. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that too. One day with the Lord is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day. You know, so
I
you got to
believe
understand.
Jeremiah.
You got to, bro, Salah.
I was gonna say I believe Jeremiah. He dodged a whole lot of troubles because they I think it was Jeremiah where they thought they was gonna lock him up and he was gonna die, and then he actually got freed and lived a peaceful life until his death when Israel went into like slavery after that.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that was Jeremiah. That was Jeremiah was the one they tried to kill, right? Where they locked him up.
Yeah, yep, yep.
They thought they was doing something, but
Can you read 6 too, Baba Kasha?
con. It says Ecclesiastes 8:6. It says because of every purpose there is time and judgment. Therefore the misery of man is great upon him,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
for
you
he
read
know
7 too? Oh, you
for
got
he
out.
know for he knoweth not which shall be, for who can tell him when it shall be.
Right. Who can tell you when it shall be? Like, oh, who can say, oh, that was judgment, man? You don't know what Yahweh Shema Shah got in the story. It says nothing is impossible with Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Yahweh Shema Shah can do whatever the hell he want to do, man. All right. You could die right now, in sin, and uh, the Heavenly Father bring you back, and you be saved. We don't know. We're not on the same time as Yahweh Shema Shah. That's all I'm saying, basically. You know, it is because the every purpose there is time and judgment. Therefore, the misery of man is great upon him. So because the every purpose that happens is a time and judgment to it. You know what I'm saying? And then it says, "For he knoweth not that which shall be, for who can tell him when it shall be?" You know what I'm saying? So who knoweth what shall be? Who knows what was? Nobody can say that. Only Yahweh Shema Shah can say that, man. We just know that there's a time and a judgment. It's not just judgment alone, and it's not just time alone. Or it was his time. You know, no, it might not been his time. You know, it's time and judgment. You know,
With him on that.
no, that was it.
Let me get the next one.
Yeah, sure.
This is Psalms 112 and verse 5. It says a good man showeth favor and lendeth. He will guide his affairs with discretion.
Hmm. Yeah, it says a good man show favor and lend. If that's what a good man does, man. You know, he will guide his affairs with discretion, man. You know, which you'll make sure you look that word discretion up again. I know we looked it up in that last lesson we did. You know, it says a good man show favor and lendeth, man. That's what a good man does. You know, that's what good men do. Good men show favor and lend. You know,
It says discretion, ability to perceive and understand, discernment,
discern,
moral discernment.
discerning both time and judgment. Discerning. Oh, this is an opportunity. Understanding. Oh, this is an opportunity for me. You know what I'm saying?
It says ability to distinguish right from wrong.
Ability to assume what's right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you'll guide your affairs with discretion. Like, oh, okay, this is an opportunity for me to do right. This is an opportunity for me to do wrong. This is an opportunity for me to do good. This is an opportunity for me to do evil. You know, you're gonna guide your affairs with discretion. You're gonna make sure you're paying attention. Like, oh, okay, this is my chance to do something good. This is my chance to do something evil. You know, that's what a good man would do. He's a good man. He's gonna show favor and lend him in his opportunity when he has a chance to do it. You know, that's what a good man would do. You know,
Come on, bro.
You can read 6 too, Baba Kasha.
Gone. It says, surely he shall not be moved forever. The righteousness shall be in everlasting remembrance.
Yeah, it says surely he should not be removed forever. You know, that means he gonna be a part of the elect, man. You know, it says the righteous shall be in everlasting remembrance. You know, that means you're gonna be a part of the election when you show favor and lend when you guide your affairs with discretion, man. You know, you're gonna be set up forever, man.
Gone. Let me grab the next one.
Yeah, nah.
Galatians 5:13. It says, for brethren, ye have been called unto liberty. Only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, so we've been called unto liberty. Yahweh Shai, he gave us forgiveness of sins so that we could have liberty. That's that liberty. That liberty is that love that we're supposed to keep, and that love we're supposed to keep and give back towards our people, which they get into in this chapter. But it says only do it not for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another. So we're not supposed to just have it for an occasion to the flesh, which they're going to go into flesh. But you got guys that'll use this they'll use this grace, this free period to basically serve themselves, serve their own belly. They have opportunities to do good and they don't carry it out because for whatever selfish reason that they come up with in their own head, they deem somebody else not worthy of receiving something.
Huh. I heard, bro. I heard a brother say one time, you know what I'm saying, that he was like, oh, this nigga died. Um, I didn't want him to die like he died too easy or something on those lines. Uh, uh, the Lord might bring him back as a baby and kill him again. You know what I'm saying?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't give it up.
That's what made me think about when we was reading that Ecclesiastes 8 in the 8th chapter when it says, "Wise man discerneth both time and judgment." You know what I'm saying? Who could tell him what shall be? You know what I'm saying? Because if you want to have that type of thought process, why don't you think this is an opportunity to think a good thought? Like, well, maybe Yahweh Shah killed him right now, but he can bring him right back and save him through the loins of the elect.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that'll be a. That's why I said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just to put that out there too, because you made me think of that when you said that. You know what I'm saying? So why do you have Shema shot for that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
So,
that's another good chance to have a good thought rather than that was an opportunity. That was an opportunity to do good right there. You could be like, well, damn, well, he died. Now maybe Yahweh Shema shot bring him back and save him through the loins of a elect man. You know what I'm saying?
ooh,
But we read in Ecclesiastes 8, it says, who could tell them what shall be? You know what I'm saying?
yo, bro, that's wild, guys. Would say things like that because um because one of the spirits goes into thinking no evil.
Mm-hmm. Yep. From my Titus 3.
Is it Titus 3?
Yeah, I think that's what we're talking about. Make sure. Um, oh, no, that's another one. But I can get that real quick. That's 1 Corinthians 13. I think that's
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
think about.
I literally
First,
gotta go.
yeah, that's what you think about. But I got another one. This Titus chapter 3. Uh, I'll just start from 1, just for context. It's Titus chapter 3, verse 1. It says, put them in mind to be subject to principalities and powers, and to obey magistrates, to be ready to every good work. And it's going to show you what the good works are. To speak evil of no man, to be no brawlers, but gentle, showing all meekness unto all men. You know, So those are good works, not speaking evil of no man, showing all meekness unto all men, being gentle. Those are good works. You know what I'm saying? That's not evil works, you know.
Oh, and back real quick on Jeremiah. He was the Babylonians when they came before that 70-year prophecy happened. They freed the Israel, the Jakes. They didn't like Jeremiah's message about them being destroyed because he was telling them that the Babylonians were going to come and basically going to go into slavery. And
Yeah.
that was when they locked them up. And then the Babylonians, when they came and invaded, they freed them and said, if you want, we'll let you go free from the land. But Jeremiah said, nah, I'll stay with my people. And then he appointed him to basically like a high official who was a Jake and to be under his basically under his care.
Mm.
So basically he didn't live like how everybody else lived. He was living kind of like how Daniel lived, like how he was he had like some rank.
I was just gonna say that, I was gonna say that that's the same thing that happened to Daniel and Joseph, and it made me think of what we just read in Titus 3, because it says, put them in mind to be subject to principalities and powers, to obey magistrates, and to be ready to every good work. You know what I'm saying? So a part of that, why you would do that? Because Yahweh Shema Shai, he will cause the enemy to entreat thee well. You know,
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you gotta be ready to do every good work, because ultimately at the end of the day, Yahweh Shema Shai, he controls what's gonna happen to you or not. You know.
You had one get the next one.
You got it, bro. You said you was gonna get that 1 Corinthians 13.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, Kyle. I
Yeah.
just got a quick one just to back up what you just said, Shalak.
Come
It's Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 11. It says, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai said, verily it shall be well with thy remnant. Verily I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil and in the time of affliction. You know, so you don't gotta bash on your enemy all the time, because Yahweh Shema Shai could cause the enemy to entreat you well or entreat your ass bad. You know, so if you entreating people bad out here, Yahweh Shema Shai make your enemy entreat you bad. You know, you can't bring vengeance for yourself. You know, you can't or you can't deem somebody your enemy and then um you know uh execute your own will upon them, man. Yahweh Shema Shai, he wants you to just roll out the punches, and you stay on his side, and ultimately he gonna take care of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because guys literally, I did a video on it probably about like a couple months ago. Guys titled "It's never a good time to break the law." Guys think, oh well, he did this to me, so that gives me the right to do this to him, or he did this to me, so that gives me a right to do this to him. They got that eye for an eye, that tooth for a tooth mentality. When Yahweh Shai, he put that shit to bed already. He said, we are not doing this no more. This is over with. Okay, Yahweh Shem Shai, he's not taking into consideration how people are treating you. He's taking into consideration how you treat people. He's not gonna say, man, I know that guy. He smacked you in the face. So since you decided to have sex with his wife, I'm gonna wipe the slate clean. One evil is gonna override another evil. We're good. Don't you know in football, they throw up the ball. It was an offside. You know in football,
Uh,
let's say Aaron Rodgers do one of those hike things. He get the guy to draw off sides, and then at the same time, one of the offensive linemen had a holding. If the wide receiver got a touchdown, the play is scrapped because they got a holding and it was offside. So both plays is null and void now. That's not how Shimei shot Rock. He's not going to say, well, he did this over here and you did this over here, so I'm just going to call it even. No, you're going to get judged based on how you treat people, how you react. That's what you're going to be judged by. He's not going to take into consideration what these other people are doing to you.
that go back to the title of the lesson. Opportunity to do good is definitely a part of this, man. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest
Yeah,
part.
God. Uh, okay, we can go to the next one unless you got something.
No, Daniel.
Yeah, Khan. Yep. That's the spirit because it lead into what you were saying too. It's kind of like similar to what you were just saying about Jeremiah.
Is Daniel 6:1. It pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 princes, which should be over the whole kingdom, and over these three presidents, of whom Daniel was first, that the prince might give accounts unto them, and the king should have no damage. Then this Daniel was preferred above the president and the prince because because an excellent spirit was in him, and the king thought to set him over the whole realm.
Right. So,
Mm.
cause like when you go into generous the word I looked it up I'll be looking up the synonym. So when you look up the word generous, one of the words that's synonymous with generous is excellent. You know, so Daniel he had that discretion within him. He had the he knew he knew how to use discretion. He understood time and judgment. You know, he had generosity within him. So Daniel was preferred above presidents and princes because of his excellent spirit was in him. You know, and that's what makes you have an excellent spirit when you have opportunities to do good and you do it. You know, they get that that's why you have excellent spirit. You know, that makes you within excellent spirit. You know.
God. It says, then the president and the princes sought to find occasion against Daniel concerning the kingdom, but they could find none occasion nor fault, for as much as he was faithful, neither was there any error or fault found in him.
So they was using their opportunity to do good to do evil. You know, why? Because their
Hmm.
own work, because their own works was evil. You know what I'm saying? So instead of having the opportunity to be like big down you up and be like, damn, Dan, you let me learn from you. You know, teach me how to do good like you. Teach put me on your level. Instead, you try to find occasion to do something evil to them. You know what I'm saying? That's because you didn't have that excellent spirit within you. You know, because wow, they didn't have an excellent spirit because they was using their opportunities to do good to do something bad. You know,
It says, then said these men, we shall not find any occasion against this Daniel, except we find it against him concerning the law of his power. Then these presidents and princes assembled together to the king and said unto him, King Darius, live forever. All the presidents of the kingdom, the governors and the princes, the counselors and the captains have consulted together to establish a royal statute and to make a firm decree that whosoever shall ask a petition of any god or many or man for 30 days, save of thee, O king, he shall be cast into the den of lions.
yep. So they was put up in a position to they was put in a position to where they could use discretion and have opportunity to make laws to do good, but instead they they use they position as an opportunity to do to find occasion against Daniel, man. And that's what we got to be careful we not doing, man. You know, with being put in our positions, we not using our positions as an opportunity to pretty much condemn people, you know, or find occasion to seek destruction for others, you know. That's what you gotta be real careful of, man. Bro, this not no game, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you can think you in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, but you not, man. You know, you gotta be seeking opportunities to do good because you could be in the same spirit of these wicked ass presidents and princes of the Medes and Persians, man. You know,
Con. Yeah, we're going to come back with part 2.
kind not, yeah. How many more we got left? We got a
About
lot left.
8,
Lord
8 that
willing,
is going to turn to like 20.
yeah. Yeah, Lord willing, yeah. Lord willing, we could chop this one down. Yeah. You got any more up?
Huh?
You got any more before we
Yeah,
go?
I was going to save it.
Oh, okay, kind not. That's a bit. So yeah, Lord willing, brothers, we can come back with a part 2. You know, just for time's sake. And with that, we want to give our praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Bashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Bashem,
Rakah,
Rakah,
Kadash.
Kadash.
Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, will. And peace and salutations to the house of David. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom.